Um, this is part two, so if you can see part one, go check it out. But I finished off at what did I finish off at? Glee, right? Glee. Um, Glee to me isn't a teen show. First off, because Glee doesn't teach you anything. I think teen shows and kids shows should be shows of teaching. And like South Park, Glee makes fun of stuff. Glee making fun of high school. I look at SpongeBob also. SpongeBob, they make fun of him for being a dork and a loser. That's what makes SpongeBob is not a kid's show. It's just not. And they make fun of him for everything, and they treat him like crap because he's so happy and nice. It's just kind of the real world. But SpongeBob is not a kid's show for the fact that they don't teach you anything. It's the same thing as Glee. Not a teen show, not a kid's show. It's an adult show. That's where they have someone making out, cursing, and they would give bad messages if they were a teen show, like as to be popular and cool, to have a good time in school. And even if the popular kids join Glee Club and make them think like they're your friends, they're not. They hate you anyway. And all this stuff, like, it's not a great show to teach. But with this magazine thing, it's funny. I just thought about this. It's it's not really different from Glee at all. You guys say not you. Well, you guys kind of say it, but people, I don't know. People say that it's this is a controversy. I guess it's a controversy against Glee or whatever. It's like, oh my gosh, why would you show this message when the show's clearly not that? Actually, if you've seen the episode where Kurt's dad's car, Mercedes breaks Kurt's dad's car, and then she starts singing "I bust the windows out your car." The backup dancers are cheerleaders in bras and miniskirts with panties underneath, like Lea Michelle's photo shoot, but a little worse because they had bras on, and then popping their pelvis and all this, and popping their butts, shaking that booty. That if GQ magazine makes Glee not teen, then Glee makes Glee not teen, because it's just not. They're just not teen at all. Come on. No. And I'm not gonna stay in too long on this topic. And also another thing, they're new stars. They just came out. If I was a new star, and my actually favorite photo shoot type magazine is Vanity Fair. If I was a new star and I was on Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, Baby Kids or Us, whatever, and freaking Vanity Fair said, "Can you do this photo shoot with a leaf? And this is gonna be your closest one leaf." I'd be like, "I'll be there in 5 minutes." I'm sorry, but they've just got their fame. They're not gonna turn down GQ for nobody. Like, who does that? You wouldn't even do that, Kevin, and you know you wouldn't do that. You know. Think of one of your favorite magazines, one of the big magazines. It doesn't even have to be your favorite. One of the big magazines. Rolling freaking Stone calls you. They were on Rolling Stone too. It was crazy. Rolling Stone calls you, and it's like, I want you to come on this, but you might have to wear something a little skimpy. Are you okay with that? You say no. You need help. So, okay. So I believe that's it. And also, point Glee does have music videos. One of them being Vogue by Madonna. It has Kurt Kuffler, Amber Riley, and Jane Lynch, which is Kurt, Mercedes, and Sue Sylvester. That's one music video, and they actually have others. There's one with Leah Michelle. She has her own music video. I actually have that from iTunes. iTunes, check it out. Okay. Moving on. Princess Boy. Now, I was thinking about this, and I was going to be against it. I was going to be like, I'm going to let my child do what they want, okay? Because I don't want them to feel like they can't be who they are. But then I thought about it and said, it's 2010. No one can be who they want to be. At all. And my biggest, is not even a pet peeve, is a passion of hatred, is for cruelty and bullying. Now, if I can save my child from that by not buying the girl clothes that he wants, I will take that risk. Because I will beat down a child that thinks cruelty is okay and bullying is okay. I will beat down a child, and when the parents come, beat them down too. I'm sorry, I just hate it so much. It's like... So, I would actually refrain from getting him that clothes to save him. See, I'm old-fashioned just like, Mikkel. I am. Like, I like boys with short hair and girls with long hair. It just, if it's any different, it just, I don't know. But I'm starting to accept it, actually. I'm starting to accept rocker guys with long hair and girls with short little Fantasia things. I'm trying to accept that, but I couldn't date anybody like that. I'm sorry. And that's how I am. I am very old-fashioned and in that sense. So I understand Mikkel's point of boy clothes, girl clothes. But I always went with the be who you are. Because if you hide who you are, you're going to be miserable. And I don't want anybody, my children, to be miserable. So I always go for be who you are. And I want to let them be who they are. But I want to let them be who they are when they know. Crap, I did this awesome thing on Glee about parents. Let me jump back for a little minute. What I also said about Glee is that the parents, I said two things. The parents who complain, as what the book said, are ugly parents. Reference number one, the kids who held up God hate fags thing. Those kids are a representation of ugly parents. I'm sorry, they are. I can't lie. I'm not going to. Two, parents who complain are the parents who sit back and expect TV to mold their children. Like, they'll sit back and look at you and go, why did you just show my child that? Knowing that I didn't raise them, knowing that I didn't raise them right, so I don't know how to, like, it's this thing that parents try to hide things from their kids in order to save them from it, but they're making it worse because when the kids find out what this thing is, they're not gonna know what to do with it. If you could teach them what to do when they see this, then when they find it by themselves, they will know how to react because they already know. But when they have no idea what it is because you never presented it to them or said just said blah 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 blah. Then when they see it, they make their own reactions, and that can end up into bad reactions and make bad things happen. What you parents need to do is to teach your children. Teach them. And this thing's about to end. Back to Princess Boy. I'm old-fashioned, so I couldn't do it to my child. I couldn't let them go through that. I can't.